The British monarchy has certainly experienced its share of drama, but few events have left both the royal family and the public as stunned as Princess Charlotte's final warning during a tense family gathering. In that moment, the young royal uttered the words, "I tried to warn her," an alarming statement that would later take on greater significance. Charlotte's keen observations and actions revealed more than just a child's intuition, they hinted at deeper tensions within the family. What could a 9-year-old possibly foresee that left everyone in shock? The tensions that led to this shocking warning had been simmering long before Charlotte's statement. Subtle frictions had developed between Meghan Markle, Kate Middleton, and even the young Charlotte herself. These underlying conflicts, quietly building over time, would eventually culminate in an incident that left everyone truly shocked. One of the earliest cracks in the relationship between Meghan Markle and the royal family appeared during Meghan's wedding to Prince Harry in 2018. The event, meant to be a celebration of love and unity, unfolded behind the scenes with a less harmonious story. According to reports, the bride and the Duchess of Cambridge clashed over the attire of the young bridesmaids, including 3-year-old Princess Charlotte. Meghan allegedly criticized Charlotte's dress, calling it ill-fitting and unsuitable for such a grand occasion. These remarks reportedly reduced Kate to tears, offering a rare glimpse of vulnerability in the otherwise composed Duchess. For Charlotte, even at such a young age, the incident seemed to have a lasting impact. Known for her bright and bubbly personality, she appeared visibly subdued on the wedding day, with photographs capturing her downcast expression. This was in stark contrast to the otherwise joyful atmosphere of the event. Some observers speculated that Charlotte may have sensed the tension between her mother and her aunt by marriage, an intuition that would become a hallmark of her role within the family. Meghan's alleged treatment of Charlotte did not end there. Other accounts suggest that Meghan's behavior at family events occasionally left Charlotte feeling uneasy. Whether it was the coolness of Meghan's demeanor or a perceived lack of attention toward the young princess, something seemed to stir Charlotte's protective instincts. Kate reportedly took note of these moments and often ensured that Charlotte was shielded from interactions that might upset her. Over the years, these small but significant incidents contributed to a growing divide. Charlotte began to adopt a watchful demeanor, particularly in Meghan's presence. Her protective and intuitive nature became more evident as she grew older, with her actions often seeming aimed at maintaining peace and stability within her family. The moment of the final warning came during a quiet family gathering at Windsor. The atmosphere, however, was far from relaxed, as tensions that had simmered for years were about to boil over. It was during this delicate moment that 9-year-old Charlotte delivered her final warning. Her words, "I tried to warn her," would later echo across the halls of Windsor, leaving the family in stunned silence. The day had begun with subtle signs of discomfort, as Charlotte seemed unusually cautious around Meghan Markle. Her behavior did not go unnoticed by her parents. Charlotte, with her uncanny ability to pick up on emotional undercurrents, seemed especially perceptive on this particular day. Her frequent glances toward Meghan were filled with curiosity and unease. The tension reached its peak during a conversation between Meghan and Kate. Charlotte, seated nearby, appeared to focus intently on their exchange. Meghan, according to sources close to the family, seemed dismissive in her tone, brushing aside an attempt by Kate to address a sensitive topic. Meghan's body language, with crossed arms, fleeting glances, and clipped responses, suggested irritation. Charlotte, ever perceptive, picked up on her mother's growing discomfort. As the conversation unfolded, her eyes rarely left Meghan, and her protectiveness toward her mother was on full display. When Meghan's tone became sharper, Charlotte quietly rose from her seat and moved closer to Kate. It was a small, instinctive act, but one that spoke volumes about the young princess's intuitive nature. Then came the pivotal moment. Meghan made an offhand remark that seemed to strike a nerve. Kate's expression shifted, and her composure slipped for just a second. Charlotte immediately noticed the change. her young face hardening with determination as she stepped forward. "She shouldn't have done that. I tried to warn her," she said quietly. The room fell silent as all eyes turned to Charlotte. What exactly had the princess warned about? Sources suggest that the young royal had noticed Meghan's increasingly strained interactions with the family, particularly with Kate. Charlotte's intuition led her to sense that Meghan's behavior was causing deeper divisions within the family. Her warning had been an attempt to diffuse the growing tension. Meghan's reaction to Charlotte's words was complex. Initially stunned, she quickly regained her composure and brushed off the child's comment with a forced smile. However, those who witnessed the moment say that Meghan's expression betrayed a flicker of unease. For someone accustomed to controlling her public image, being called out by a 9-year-old especially in front of senior royals was an unexpected blow. In the hours following the confrontation, the mood in Windsor remained tense. Kate and William were seen taking Charlotte aside for a quiet conversation. Meghan, meanwhile, maintained a cold veneer of calm, though insiders later revealed that she privately expressed frustration over the incident. The event prompted discussions among the royal household staff, who had long observed the dynamics between Meghan, Kate, and the children. Some staff members reportedly expressed sympathy for Charlotte, noting that she had always been particularly sensitive to the emotional atmosphere around her. Charlotte's observations and actions over the years have revealed a deep understanding of her family's dynamics. From her mother's distress during Meghan and Harry's wedding preparations to her quiet acts of reassurance during key public events, Charlotte has shown a level of maturity and emotional intelligence far beyond her years. This final warning was not merely the reaction of a child, but the culmination of years of observing and internalizing the complexities of her family's relationships. It reflected her protective instincts, her deep concern for her family's well-being, and the lasting impact of earlier conflicts that had shaped her understanding of her role within the royal family.